All right, guys. So, on a good morning, welcome to our morning update. So, I did go write my final paper. So, I said I just given her the news early moment, might just find my way. All right. So, Ray Parlour will be one of Arsenal legends. Come aside on the question, the signing of Kai Havertz. So, why Arsenal would they go for that kind of player? Say he's not the kind of signing we need at this moment, in this present time. Say, him be the reason, say, we're supposed to go for somebody in the caliber of Ivan Toney. You can see that person, like, it make sense because, for your own opinion, say, Kai Havertz really struggle for Chelsea. When I first read the report, I was like, really? Is that the reason why you are saying they should not sign him? First of all, the Chelsea setup collectively, they flop. You get to that one. Don't mean say now one person nine concern. I bet let me know whether they hear me very well for the live, whether they see me clearly. Make I know whether network they okay. I bet. So, but back on the thought say the guy perform well, say flop this and that. But at the same time, even all of us they just say trust the process. And I remember when we signed Ramsdale. You know the brouhaha we happen for social media. You know how many people complain we're signing relegation, they shot Arsenal, they go relegation, this and that. You remember when we signed Jorginho, we don't sign another Chelsea reject. Last, are we not smiling to the bank that we signed those players? That is the thing. Now, one side can have some people never even give the guy a chance to get. They don't talk, say the guy not they good enough. Say, sign him. Ivan Toney will want to sign. Don't forget saying get betting scandal. The guy has been banned. How are we going to sign that player? So I don't know, but at the end of the day, people like us are trusting the process and letting Arteta sign the person we want to sign. It is good, so they give all those kind of criticisms, but don't give damaging criticisms. Kai Havertz, no, if you get everything bad, there are some things where you go feel say, this guy they do this one, maybe it's a bit hold up play, maybe it's a bit wrong way, maybe it's a bit dribble. It can't be all that bad. Get player when back come last now for Messi will still come outside. I mean Ripaldo will still come outside and say, when he came, I was not happy, but now he has proved me wrong. So if you want to give criticisms, give constructive criticisms. Don't give damaging criticism. Imagine say you be Kai Havertz now, they read newspaper, I can't see where Arsenal legend, they talk this kind of thing about you. How you go feel? So I don't know whether they pay them to talk this thing for Sky for Talk Sports. I believe now willingly in just talk because most of these pundits they make controversial statements so that they go viral most times. So yeah, just the watch. We'll just watch how everything will end. Last. So away from that, so people like Ben Jacobs come as I call it and say Arsenal is going to even walk away from the Havertz deal if Chelsea no lower their price. You get so Arsenal to give them advance warning. You get because now this same thing make Real Madrid jackpot. Say they no fit deal with this Chelsea. So Chelsea then buy this guy. I think 71 or 75 million. I can't remember the actual fee, but it's excess of 70 million. So them don't use since 2020. How many years they don't use that? So now they want to resell them for the same amount to them buy them. Look at this guy scored the winning goal for the Champions League final. So you want to sell him the same rates. You get how it make sense for me. How can you buy a player some 5 million using for how many years? You now want to sell him and you want to sell him the same amount? Are you kidding me? So I'm not thinking they expect Arsenal to even say Fabrizio can't even they break another news call let us know say Chelsea don't reject Arsenal's opening bid for Kai Havertz. I saw that news when I just woke up early morning. I just see him. So say Chelsea reject, though they not tell us the actual fee. But there's this rumor going around, say that around 50 million, 9 Chelsea rejects. You get say Arsenal offer them 50 million, see them reject them. That though Fabrizio say Arsenal is coming with a second bid. Can't link the story of Rice and the story of Kai Havertz, link the two of them together. Say okay, Arsenal they go for the second bid for Rice, Arsenal they go for the second bid for Kai Havertz. Get so we'll just watch. But I think they'll come to a compromise, maybe reach one common ground, that kind of 60 million. That's what me I see. You get. But whether the 60 million will be in actual cash or in add-ons, that's what I can't really tell you guys for now. So we'll just monitor the situation as things they unfold. But from the look of things, I don't think Arsenal is going back for Caicedo with the way things they go because Caicedo agents come outside today, they make one kind of statement. What if their name says Manuel Serra? Come outside the talk say everything is wide open. See, they know they give preference to Champions League clubs that everything is open. No be this same person they say he won't play Champions League or nothing. If they find champion, if he makes everything open, then I don't think Arsenal will be able to sign it because Arsenal cannot compete with the likes of Chelsea when it comes to wages. the amount they go pay player salary. I don't think Arsenal can compete because Arsenal is not ready to give anybody 350,000 pounds per week or 300,000 pounds per week. It is not in our hierarchy. We don't do that. Even Saka gone before he end that kind of close to 300 gone. You know what's in stuff how many years. So we know they dash am like that. So Chelsea they can just give anybody. Yes. So that is from that. As I just see that statement, for my mind, I feel like Caicedo law. So Arsenal no fit compete because now Liverpool don't involve, Manchester United don't involve, Bayern don't involve, Chelsea did there, and now we say no preference, which means anything goes. So I don't think Arsenal is going to go for that guy. So now, alternatively, what we call it here now, we say Arsenal is preparing a bid for Romeo Lavia of Southampton. So as they are trying to move away from Caicedo, they are looking at Romeo Lavia, and from what we are hearing from our sources, Romeo Lavia is keenly interested in joining Arsenal. Liverpool already did there. Manchester United already did there. They look for that guy. I mean, if I don't mention that guy's name in the past, say, why Arsenal not go for Romeo Lavia? Why are we not going for this player? Because this guy is a very... I remember when we played against Southampton, see the way the guy the balls part over the middle of the park. They control everything. It's just 19. Now Manchester City, now he played for Manchester City 2 times. Come up from there because obviously it's a star-studded side. So Man City even puts a buyback clause inside the guy deal so that we don't have buyback clause. I mean sell on. Okay, no, sell on. That's sell on clause. So if Southampton sell on to us, remember I said Southampton don't go relegation. No, if Southampton sell on to us, Man City gets a cut. So depending, I don't know the percentage, but depending on how much, and at the same time, Man City still get buyback loss of 40 million. Say, okay, if anybody don't give them that money, we get the first say. They say we'll give them a 40 million collect player, but I don't think they'll be collecting Romeo Lavia for the kind of way they play. I don't think they'll collect him. And instead, if you go there in Benjamin go long die. So this guy is like an advanced Lokonga. That's where I see him because now see let's groom them. So the way he plays, he understands the EPL very, very well. He is what we wanted Lokonga to be. That's just the way I will put it. So at the end of the day, from the look of things, Arsenal is gradually moving away from this Moses Caicedo deal because of this thing when agents talk. I'm going to pay me gone because I don't. Okay, imagine Rice deal. Maybe Rice come and sign and talk say London is not a deciding factor. Say he can go anywhere. No, let's say clubs go blow us out of the water. The saving grace we will get for this Declan Rice will be say, Baba no one come for London, and the only London club waiting for Champions League now be Arsenal. Imagine say Declan Rice agents come say, and we are not giving preference to London teams, and we are not giving preference to Champions League teams, so we can join anybody. It is open. It didn't say Arsenal go there in the lead. Chelsea go collect the guy now. So that be the issue. So we are happy with Declan Rice situation. That is why nobody they challenge us because now only us get the Champions League for London. You get so and only us fee collector. So that is why they happy with that one. That one nobody they drag. But you see this Caicedo, that one don't go. Then this Romeo Lavia, let's just see how everything will happen at the end of the day. Now, like I tell Nakai, with Roman will say Chelsea don't reject Arsenal, Benin say talks are still ongoing. Now, another story, L'Equipe will be one of the reputable media organizations for France. Calling comments at the talk say Arsenal is trying to convince Moussa Diaby to join them. Now, by the because in the reason say anybody who wants to sign this Moussa Diaby, fine. We are open to listen to offers. But if you want to sign him from us, be prepared to give us that kind of what they call that 68 million pounds and above. Now what's in the talk? See if we want to sign up because they look say okay, we need a cover for the wings. We still need a winger. So I did very well. From the way Arsenal they do their own signing, it done to me say Ateta knows we need somebody in the number 9 department, which is why they're looking at Kai Havertz. I don't even tell them I said Bayern Munich don't enter the race of Kai Havertz. So they said they're interested though. Romano even talk out. So anybody will decide. But another person said they want to sign up. Again. So now we are looking at a striker, we're looking at a winger, we're looking at defensive midfield. Those are the 3 places where I think say Arsenal don't make as that priority. Then a right back. Even Timothy Castagni, who won't sign from Leicester City. About they come outside they complain. So I'm saying nobody wait for big team. Because go there, wait. Before you know now, he go pay for years. So Juventus now is you don't open talk to Juventus already. So I'm not gonna know how that one they go, but more just to watch because Arsenal never really give them an official bid or proposal or anything. Everything that they talk now still hearsay. Again, so we never really know how credible it is. So we'll just watch. Now away from that, so Niles, Ainsley Maitland-Niles don't come outside, can't react to the fact that Arsenal don't release him. This Arsenal publish him. His name is on one of the names where Arsenal don't release. So he now said once a gunner, always a gunner, because he's no longer going to be on the books of Arsenal. Yeah, so he's a free agent now, actually. So any club can really sign him. So wish him all the best of luck. And for those who know, even they are aware, Ike Gundogan has been released by Man City. So officially now he's a free agent. If he still wants to sign for Man City, fine and good. But from the look of things, we all know that Man City, Arsenal, I think Barca. Now then the reason because Dortmund be there, but Dortmund don't come out. So at these three teams, nicely day for in name. So okay, in case I want to still go back home, but that 1 year deal where they give and then they make a. If Man City come today now and say, Ike, Alpha, 2 years, Baba go wrong go. But that 1 year where they dangle for in front, I make I not really they give them preference. And for the fact say they release them before they sign contract, I don't think it's going back there. So it's going to be between Arsenal and Barca. So more just the watch how everything will end between the two. So now Metro also kind of let us know say Arsenal don't pull out. So now Metro now I first see the report say Arsenal pull out of Caicedo race. Metro can't give a reason. If you check the Metro's publication, the headline was why Arsenal pulled out of Caicedo race. Now, according to the Metro, the reason they say after they get a rethink, apart from what the agent talk, that one unofficially. So the official reason, according to the Metro, is the fact that Arsenal really say why will Brighton be asking us to pay above 80 million for a player that has just 18 months experience in the EPL? Why? Brighton no spend up to 20 million to buy this guy. They don't spend, I saw the reports. They know. I'm not able to say every 15 million. They bought him around shit back a league. Come here, groomer. Why will you be commanding? Tell us to pay 80 million. That's why I asked and say, okay, that part of that 80 million is supposed to use by this Caicedo. Maybe they come out small of the money. Add them to the one where they don't use big for rice. So that rice won't go big. Buy rice, then buy Romeo Lavia. Carry the two of them. Put down. Even if we don't buy Romeo Lavia, you still have a Sergej Milinkovic Savic that nobody's talking about. You still have a Martin Zubimendi of Free Sociedad that nobody's talking about. That we don't even come outside in the public room and say, instead of I go back, I go remain here, not in the sub. That one still available to move. We still got this guy waiting for Fulham. I don't forget his name now. I always mention his name, so go sign him. He is even the defensive midfielder that had the most tackles in the EPL this season we just passed. I know the guy name don't escape my mind. So West Ham, even the reason say they sell rice, now they won't go carry. So why are we not going for that player? So these are the things where Arsenal feel the thing say players Yapa, we not go command 80 million. Because in the beginning I was wondering if Arsenal signed Declan Rice maybe 100 million and the sign Caicedo maybe 80 million. How much can remain? Maybe 250 million or 300 million. Paulinha, thank you. Charlie Austin and Mahmoud Dauda. They don't remind me the name. That's Paulinha, only for Fulham. And it doesn't go sign the guy. That guy never even cost up to 50 million. I will go collect that Sarah. The guy good die. We go sign that one. So why are we not doing that? If people say now what to make all those Ateta the original say, 80 million for Caicedo, 100 million for Declan Rice, that's 180 million. How much can remain? With the year 250 million, 350 million, 300 million war chest. If you come out those, how much remain? Okay, Kai Havertz now, let's say 60 million. What's it called remain? So that is the thinking. So we just watch how they go do everything at the end of the day. So my dear Arsenal lovers, so this is our morning news. So the biggest news of the morning and the fact that Ray Parlour will be one of our legends. The question Arteta and Arsenal signing of Kai Havertz, say this guy is not the kind of player we need. That's according to his own opinion, but we all know say Arteta not get the final say. If Arteta don't say this guy, I see him in our setup and he's going to improve us, Arteta go sign him. And remember that Arteta don't sign player for signing sake. Arteta they always get the reason why he sign player because the player go improve the squad. That is what I think. If not for Champions League, we will mention my name with Kai Havertz. He didn't win. Person wrong with Champions League, he didn't win. So now Champions League don't put us, and the fact say we finished very, very well. Second place last season. So people going to look say this Arsenal finish second place. This season we won't start now. Is going to be a do or die. And a title will they go for. Like, remember what Arteta said at the end of the season? Say, our future, our destination is to win titles. We want to win things. But at the moment, please enjoy the journey towards that destination. That is where we are going to. So don't just watch how this new season go be. So my dear Arsenal lovers, this is the morning news. So thank you for tuning in. I wish you guys all the best of luck today. All right, guys. Like them out.